The Message Bible in Romans 12:1 through 2 gives you a good perspective about how God wants you to relate to the outside world. It states, so here's what I want you to do. God's helping you. Take your everyday, ordinary life, your sleeping, eating, going to work, and walking around life, and place it before God as an offering. Embracing what God does for you is the best thing you can do for Him. Don't become so well adjusted to your culture that you fit into it without even thinking. Instead, fix your attention on God. You'll be changed from the inside out. Readily recognize what He wants from you and quickly respond to it. Unlike the culture around you, always dragging you down to its level of immaturity. God brings the best out of you, develops well-formed maturity in you. This passage characterizes what you should do exactly. God wants you to be transformed by renewing your mind day and night. Your obedience in this matter will keep you from conforming to the outside world. This was my discussion on my post. When I look at the role of self in relation to the other, I see this passage as one of many that can shed light on what to do in the world culture. I like what the Amplified passage states in Romans 12:1 through 3. I think it adds even more clarity to how we relate to the outside world. It reads, I appeal to you therefore, brethren, and beg of you in view of all the mercies of God to make a decisive dedication of your bodies, present all your members and faculties as a living sacrifice, holy, devoted, consecrated, and well-pleasing to God, which is your reasonable, rational, intelligent service and spiritual worship. Do not be conformed to this world, this age, fashioned after and adapted to its external superficial customs, but be transformed, changed by the entire renewal of your mind, by its new ideals and its new attitude, so that you may prove for yourselves what is good and acceptable and perfect will of God, even the thing which is good and acceptable and perfect in His sight for you. For by the grace, unmerited favor of God given to me, I warn everyone among you not to estimate and think of yourself more highly than he ought to, not to have an exaggerated opinion of his own importance, but to rate his ability with sober judgment, each according to the degree of faith apportioned by God to him. This passage again reveals what self is to do in relation to the world that self is in. The New Living Translation of this passage, Romans 12:1 through 3, brings even more understanding of what the demands for a Christian as it pertains to self. It reads, and so, dear brothers and sisters, I plead with you to give your bodies to God because of all He has done for you. Let them be a living and holy sacrifice, the kind He will find acceptable. This is truly the way to worship Him. Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. Because of the privilege and authority God has given me, I give each of you this warning. Don't think you are better than you really are. Be honest in your evaluation of yourselves, measuring yourselves by the faith God has given us. The statement to be honest in the evaluation of yourself is a good statement to meditate on. It leads into the rest of the chapter, which gives you specific instructions on how to deal with the outside world in certain situations. The rest of these scriptures are taken from the 12th chapter of Romans, verses 9 through 21 from the Message Bible. It reads, love from the center of who you are. Don't fake it. Run for dear life from evil. Hold on for dear life to be good. Be good friends who love deeply. Practice playing second fiddle. Don't burn out. Keep yourselves fueled and aflamed. Be alert servants of the Master, cheerfully expectant. Don't quit in hard times. Pray all the harder. Help needy Christians be inventive in hospitality. Bless your enemies. No cursing under your breath. Laugh with your happy friends when they're happy. Share tears when they're down. Get along with each other. Don't be stuck up. Make friends with nobodies. Don't be great somebody. Don't hit back. Discover beauty in everyone. If you got it in you, get along with everybody. Don't insist on getting even. That's not for you to do. I'll do the judging, says God. I'll take care of it. Our scriptures tell us that if you see your enemy hungry, go buy that person lunch. Or if he's thirsty, get him a drink. Your generosity will surprise him with goodness. Don't let evil get the best of you. Get the best of evil by doing good. These scriptures bring home the position of Christians' role in their self as it relates to the outside world. This is the conclusion of this video.